Welcome back to SL Chennai Speaks Out, IPL sport or entertainment. Srinath, to you first. You have earlier, in fact, it used to be almost frustrating, somebody getting under the ball to take a catch, the crucial part of the game, and then suddenly you'll have an ad. Earlier you used to have advertisements between overs. Now you have between balls. Next, I think probably when the bowler is going back to his spot, and before he takes his run-up, you'll have another ad. So this is tamasha, right? I mean, this is pure commercial masala.
Perception, Sanjay. One of my friends in the business school bunch there said, avenues and windows have been created. Yeah, at times it is distracting because I sit and watch the game live in the stadia, and there's this television screen in front of me. You have the Carbon mobile ad, and neither Sehwag nor Gambhir doesn't want to pick up the phone.
Don't give them publicity on the show, yeah.
No. What I'm saying is, like, it is at times, as you say, it is quite distracting, but
no, but it's not just distracting. It's distracting is, yes, that's another thing which Jeffrey Thomas has had to deal with his son. No, but I'm talking about the frustration here.
Certainly
even for the third umpire, crucial run out, for instance, third umpire. Sometimes, it's very clear, but still the umpires on the field insist on the third umpire, taking that decision. And there also, before the out or not out comes, you have an ad, and it goes on till thy kingdom comes.
See, what the third umpire sees is not visible to the other people. He sees it on his monitor with the footage he gets from the director or the producer of the show.
Which we viewers also see.
Certainly, fair enough. But at that point in time, nothing much happens. And you talk about these ads that are being shown in between balls. That's a time when a shot is played, a boundary is scored, whatever.
That's the time you get to see a replay otherwise. At the cost of a replay, you're seeing an ad.
It doesn't happen on a very large basis, but it is irritating at times when you really see that. But as I've been saying, it's opened another avenue wherein, for more business houses to pump in, get their ads in, have their share of the cake also as far as this IPL is going.
In the fourth edition, the innovation could be that the shooting could take place on the field itself.
The cheer girls could actually be part of the ad.
That could be shot live. So
that could be shot live.
I think that will take some more time.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Srinath.
Sure.
And I want to know the reason. What is the relationship between Katrina Kaif dancing in front of IPL crowd and cricket? Is that when so many people in Bihar and Orissa are dying of hunger? And what is the reason to have so much of fireworks? And what is the reason to have an extravaganza when you concentrate on sport?
Okay.
See, you're talking about sport. You're talking about what is happening.
So he's saying it's an obscene display of wealth and waste of money is what he's saying.
From your perception or from many people's point,
but he's probably equating the IPL with Mayawati's garland.
Okay. Just about to say that.
See, now you've got politicians displaying wealth in such an obscene way. Well, I'm not here to touch on whatever has happened there. Now, behind this, there are many of these cricketers who work for charities. And they don't put up their hat on the sleeve or put up a placard saying, okay, I'm working for this, I'm a part of this. Certainly, anything and everything that is going into this is just not a show of what is happening. Certainly, behind the scenes, many of these cricketers, BCCI itself, they do work for these downtrodden things that do happen.
That's precisely where you're wrong. How many times have you all watched during the play of a match something coming up and saying, please donate for charity, or anti-smoking campaign, or anti-AIDS campaign? Tell me how many times during a play has it happened? Correct. Never has it happened. Why can't you people think on doing it rather than putting advertisements?
Before each IPL game, Harsha Bogli is actually asking us to concentrate on the wildlife campaign.
Oh, please, it's a campaign brought out by a corporate house, but not by the cricketers themselves.
No, but you just said it's Harsha Bogli who's saying it, not Sachin Tendulkar. So that makes the difference.
With you because they tell concentrate on green, and what is the point in having so much of fireworks is going to end of the day spoil their environment again, and you speak about environment just before the game, and after you speak there are a lot of fireworks.
But then will you also say because there are people hungry don't burst crackers also on Diwali time? Don't say that, right? You don't. Okay, talking about that, I mean you have Mahendra Singh Dhoni, in fact the sponsor of the show SL. Mahendra Singh Dhoni taking up the cause of the tiger, the vanishing tigers in India. There is an element of, in fact, public service announcements also being made, endorsed by players.
No. The kind of publicity they are making out of the social service message itself is wrong. They try to, while they're doing something in the side, they just want to say, what have they done to save the tigers? Tell me, what kind of projects have they brought in to save the tiger?
No, they have created awareness as brand ambassadors, as people who follow them. At least that's the logic.
IPL today in short run might be an entertainment. So, but if it goes for a long run, it could be another EPL or NBA. It could bring pride to the country, obviously.
No, but EPL, what way? No, tell me. See, the way it functions itself is anti-patriotic. How can you say there's going to bring?
We've never had an equivalent.
EPL and NBA was also started.
One second, Hari.
Patriotism at all. But tell me, in EPL, do they prune the timings of the football games? It's still 90 minutes.
But then to this
It's
play
not a
along with
20
the
over
spirit.
tamasha that
We've
we
not
have.
had Shihan Hussaini, we have not had an equivalent of an NBA or baseball or American football. We have not had an equivalent here. Finally, we got something with the IPL. So why are we cribbing now?
Boss, the idea is that why can't the country put all its resources? The country,
Because most people in the country like cricket.
Authority,
Whether you like it or not, most people in the country seem to like cricket.
That is
therefore
wrong.
They're giving them
That's what I'm trying to say. It's wrong. Time is going to come down when the government on its own is going to ban all advertisements on cricket and IPL. Because tomorrow, why are you banning lottery? Why are you banning gambling? Why are you banning video games in several parts of the state?
But how can you equate cricket with lottery and gambling? Come on, that's over the top, Shihan.
Oh, come on, it's an addiction. People are going to be addicted to the entire thing.
I have 2 questions for you.
You have to ask 3.
You have a free hit, actually. You have a free hit.
Martial arts was as famous as what IPL now is. Would you still be vouching for some? Would you still be asking people not to watch your program?
My sport, karate, was started in India by an Indian Buddhist monk. Then I would definitely feel proud about it. I would never ever vouch if it came straight away from Japan.
Are you being jingoistic?
Excuse me?
Are you being jingoistic?
Not being jingoistic. I'm just trying to say that I'm patriotic. Patriotism is not jingoism, boss.
I still don't understand why you bring this element of patriotism into something which is totally irrelevant. Because
how can it be?
At the end
Boss,
of the day,
do you mean to say that they...
Shihan, you can't. Don't come back.
Do you mean to say that the basis on which the father of our nation fought was wrong? Irrelevant.
Finally, India as a country is winning, and finally, it's India's image which is going one step ahead.
Please don't clap hands without even understanding the meaning of it. Please.
We were T20 champions.
Last two editions of IPL were won by captains who are not Indians. So please understand
Where is the Indian element, boss? Where is the Indian element?
That's my answer.
They are representing an Indian state, which is more important.
IPL in South
We are trying to, relate things like patriotism into sport. Any sport. Let's talk about sport which can be a leveler. Now, you get so many people from different sections coming and watching a cricket match, an IPL. Why do they come? They want to watch sport. They are supporting a fraction of one.
Can you look into my eye, touch your conscience and tell me, will you allow a Pakistani player or a Chinese player of archery come and represent India? And if they win, are you going to take pride on it? Tell me.
Who is representing the country here? Now, who is representing the country
It is
here?
whether a country
you are
or
not
a
allowing
team,
an Australian to
boss.
come and represent the country here. He is representing a franchisee.
That itself is wrong.
No.
Shihan Hussaini, I mean, the average cricket fan would probably tell you, if Shihan Hussaini, you feel so strongly against IPL, very simple, don't watch.
You're talking about Shihan Hussaini who need not watch. But what about the young children who do not know anything, who are just walking around, staying around and watching cricket everywhere? You open the newspapers, cricket and IPL.
Gentleman behind you.
Everywhere.
I just want to go back to the Tiger ad thing. I would like to put one thing ahead. You were very funny about it. But I think we have more awareness on what is happening with the Tigers in India after the ad has come out than we ever had before. And I think the company is doing an amazing job because they can go ahead and make an ad like Akshay Kumar is doing now.
Do you work for
But
Aircel?
instead, no.
Yeah, he works for Aircel.
He works for Aircel. But instead of having an advertisement promoting their product, they actually are doing an awareness campaign by which they are also benefiting, but there's nothing wrong in it.
No doubt, it is a great job, but Aircel is the company in the discussion is not doing only for the IPL. Wherever you go, they're doing it. It's a great job, no doubt about it. Here the question is about IPL and the advertisements in IPL.
All right, also the fact that, in fact, let me ask Jeffrey Thomas again. I'm coming back to, again, your distraction thing. Sachin Tendulkar posed for the, in fact, was featured in this ad, Aviva Life Insurance. It said, education is insurance. Right? Absolutely. So what is IPL doing now?
IPL is ensuring that we have the right kind of money for the economy, I guess.
Like a true blue RJ, he's playing with semantics.
The whole idea is to ensure, see, we have a world-class product. Let's accept it. Whether you like cricket or not, it's a world-class product. The world is looking at it. Why do players? Why do it is?
Liquor is a world-class product. Kingfisher is.
So advertising is banned there, although you have surrogate ads now.
But you need not.
Advertising is banned, but you have surrogate ads. All right, let me. Okay, as management students there, many say that IPL was actually recession-proof. That even when we were going through an economic downturn, you had money being pumped into the market because of all this. I mean, 1,700 crores, a team bought for 1,700 crore rupees.
I totally agree with whatever you're saying. IPL is recession-proof. And one more thing to add upon, Mr. Shihan Hussaini said, you said you should ban IPL. I don't think so because Maharashtra government is still mum on whether to implement or tax IPL. as an
entertainment tax. They would, Maharashtra government, very valid point, in fact, is still toying with the idea of whether to actually waive entertainment tax for IPL.
No. The only thing is that Maharashtra government, as well as the entire Indian government, must give a 90% tax for IPL matches, so that the money can go down to the poor, not to their own coffers.
Mr. Ramnanan, what do you feel? I mean, you're the expert here. I mean,
it should be taxed.
90%.
Should be
taxed. Boss, 90%.
But
90% tax.
But you should get a waiver.
But thanks
you should get a waiver.
Thanks for planting this idea. We will take it in a very big way.
Okay.
If I am an entertainment, I am being taxed. That's also an entertainment. Please tax that also.
Mr. Ramnanan, you're saying this on this Chennai Speaks Out show for you're being politically correct, because after that, since you're saying that you're not affected at all, tomorrow that actually precludes you from going out to the government and saying, you know what, IPL, we are badly hit, give us some more concessions. You won't do that.
We will be working
you won't
that
do that
also.
You will
Because definitely now we are being damaged, because all the publicities are going there. Whatever publicity we are supposed to get in our screens are not coming because they are going to IPL. We are already losing revenue.
Who is to blame, sir? Your film stars are owners of companies.
Film stars, because the advertisers are carried away that many people are watching that more than cinemas.
Sir, who do you blame, sir? Sir, people from your industry, your film stars are owners of IPL teams and are brand ambassadors. They are sitting there and cheering, sir.
Of course, they are individuals making money.
Individuals making money, not the industry?
No.
All right.
So what is the use of buying the foreign players for representing our team, and what is the use of buying the cheer girls?
Is she your karate student? Okay, fine. Why are you buying foreign? Why are you buying foreign players and foreign cheer girls?
Buying players I can understand. Buying foreign girls, cheerleaders, that's not an area I would like to.
Jeffrey Thomas, you must answer that.
I don't think any of the people have bought cheer girls. They brought them as part of the entertainment package. It has world-class action as far as cricket is concerned. So what is the problem in getting world-class players? You know, a lot of Indian players many years ago used to take part in in county cricket to gain more experience. For them, it's a chance in a lifetime to play county cricket. I'm sure Srinath will agree with that. A lot of players not just played county cricket, but played first division cricket to hone their skills and to become a much better player. Now, this may not sound, what IPL has done, but, because of IPL, a lot of players who are fringe players today not only just rub shoulders with the bigger players in the game, also can be sharing secrets. Today Muralidharan will be sharing his secret with a promising off spinner. Yeah. So I think.
Why are we converting this debate to some people rubbing shoulders and sharing secrets? We are having a larger agenda.
Opportunity,
here,
sir. It's an opportunity. That's what he's saying. It's an opportunity for somebody from a small town to play with one of the best spinners in the world.
That doesn't negate the fact that we are going into an entire productivity disaster.
Can you discount that? I mean, to be able to actually play along with somebody like a world-class spinner like Muralidharan.
So are you going to destroy all other games in this country? Trust me, no child is going to take up to tennis or hockey or archery or kabaddi or football in this country. Every child is going to grow up saying, I want to be a cricketer.
I guess you need to blame the associations for that.
How many of you believe that an IPL match can beat the popularity of a Rajinikanth first day, first show movie? No. How many of you believe it cannot? Show of hands. Mr. Abhirami Nardan, some consolation for you?
I cannot have a Rajini movie daily.
All right. On that note, that's an occasion to slide into another break on SL Chennai Speaks Out. When we come back for our final segment, we'll talk about whether IPL was actually killing cricket, whether it will kill even Test cricket.